Imagine sightseeing or landing a job in one of the world's busiest places where skyscrapers touch the clouds and businesses never sleep. One thing stands between Indians and that fate: the Hong Kong visa. I'm Max from the Visa Library, and I'm gonna tell our Indian friends how to get a Hong Kong visa both for tourism and working. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and let's go. First question: do Indians need a visa for Hong Kong? Good news, my Indian friends, for short vacations you are good to go. You can visit Hong Kong visa free for up to 14 days as a tourist, but if you're thinking of working there, then yes, you need a visa and you have to apply for a work visa before you go. Hong Kong's actually pretty strict about that, so no loopholes. Next question: how to get a Hong Kong visa for Indians? First, let's talk about tourist visas. As I said, you don't need a visa if you're traveling for 14 days or less. At the airport in India, you'll need your passport with at least 6 months of validity, your return flight ticket, proof of hotel bookings or where you'll be staying, and maybe your travel itinerary. Once you land in Hong Kong, go through immigration. They might ask you some questions like why you're visiting, how long you're visiting, and where you're staying. Show them your documents if they ask you to. They don't stamp your passport. Instead, they give you a paper slip. Don't lose it. And one more thing, make sure your return ticket is within 14 days, not 15. They're friendly, but they're not flexible with rules. But if you want to stay for more than 14 days as a tourist, first download and fill out the tourist visa form from the Hong Kong immigration website. Then your documents, you have to keep them ready. They include a passport valid for at least 6 more months, a recent passport size photo, your round-trip flight booking, hotel booking, or a letter from a friend if you're staying with someone, a detailed day-by-day travel plan, and proof you've got enough money like bank statements from the last 3 months. Also, write a short cover letter explaining your trip. And now, put all of those documents together and either email it directly to the Hong Kong Immigration Department or have someone in Hong Kong submit it for you using an extra form. You also need to pay a fee of 230 Hong Kong dollars. You can pay via bank drafts in favor of the government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Then you wait. Processing time takes around 4 to 6 weeks, and if they need more info, they'll contact you. If you're approved, they'll send you a visa label. You can stick that label in your passport before traveling. At the airport, carry your passport, visa label, hotel and flight bookings, and your financial proof. When you land in Hong Kong, immigration might ask you a few questions, and after that, you can go and enjoy your stay. Moving on. Now, let's talk about work visas, shall we? The first thing you absolutely need is a job offer. No offer, no visa, and no exceptions. The job has to match your skills and experience, and the salary should be fair, like what a local person would get. Your future employer must be a real registered company in Hong Kong and willing to sponsor your visa. They should also explain why they chose you and not someone already in Hong Kong. Now, it's time to gather your documents. First, fill out the visa application form. You'll need a valid passport, a passport-size photo, and a signed copy of your job offer or contract. Add your degree, certificates, and letters from past employers to prove you've got the skills. Also, throw in your latest CV or resume and any travel history, especially if you've been to Hong Kong before. Your employer has to gather some documents too. They'll need to fill out another form and submit their business registration certificate, financial records, and a letter explaining why you're the best pick for that job. Now it's time to actually submit the visa application. There are a few ways to do it, but the most common one is by post. You or your employer need to send everything to the Hong Kong Immigration Department. Make sure all forms are signed, all documents are complete, and nothing is missing. If you're lucky enough to have someone in Hong Kong, they can also drop those documents in person. You know, some people try emailing or faxing if they're applying from overseas, but that's only allowed in special cases, so don't count on it. Once you've sent all your documents, hang tight and wait. Processing usually takes from 4 to 8 weeks. During this time, the immigration office might ask you for more documents or no clarification either from you or from your employer, so you gotta be ready. One thing, there's no express services, so just don't ask. Once your visa is approved, you'll get a visa label either sent to your employer or mailed to you. Stick the label on a blank page in your passport. It's time to pack your bags and head to Hong Kong. At the airport in India, carry everything: your passport with the visa label, your job offer letter, and copies of the documents you've submitted. When you land in Hong Kong, go through immigration. They might ask a few basic questions like where you'll work, what your job is, or where you're staying. Answer them honestly. Instead of a stamp, they'll give you a little landing slip. Don't lose it. That's proof you entered the country legally, and you'll need it later. Alright, there's one final step. If you're staying longer than 180 days, you need to pay attention to this. You need to get your Hong Kong ID card, and you've got 3 days to do it. Just head to the registration of persons office at Immigration Tower. Bring your passport, your work visa, and the landing slip they gave you at the airport. I told you it was important. You'll fill out a quick form, take a photo, maybe give your fingerprints, and that's it. They'll give you a receipt and your ID card will be ready in a few weeks. This card is super important. You'll need it for banking, renting a flat, even getting a SIM card. Once you've got it, you can officially live, work, and enjoy this beautiful country. Let me tell you some information about working in Hong Kong. Your visa allows you to only work for the employer who has sponsored you. So, no switching jobs, no side gigs or freelancing unless you get a new visa. If you ever want to change jobs, your new employer has to go through the whole process again. Also, if you lose your job, your visa can get cancelled and you may need to leave unless you sort out another arrangement really quickly. And that was it. Hope this video was useful. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. If you need guidance, use our free consultation services or contact our social media accounts. All links are in the description, and thank you all for watching.